one more time. They are back one more time, the Great Hippo. I wonder when will it be that we actually get like a weekend, like both Saturday and Sunday, where Great Hippo doesn't get mentioned in Series 4. I wonder if that's like happen eventually or not. Yeah, that's SCP. Here we go. 300 tricks, stage magic made easy. And it's a very short one actually. But here we go, Great Hippo. Officer Euclid. All copies of SCP-3079 are to be kept in a secure locker on site. Access to these copies is limited to personnel with level 4 clearance or higher. A Foundation operation bot IO Newt is to monitor internet traffic for any indication that an -A instance has been discovered, particularly among online communities centered around stage magic. Should non-Foundation personnel become aware of an -A instance, they are to be captured and amnesticized immediately. And here it says page 29 of SCP-3079. 3079. Let's actually read what it says, shall we? Takes a little time to load, so I'm just going to read this further. Oh. Card tricks. 29. 13. The color changing pack effect. The magician exhibits a pack of cards with a Joker on the face. The bottom. He rifles the end of the pack and shows that it contains red cards only. He blows on the pack and rifles again. This time the cards, which we have here, the Joker, black and red, arrangement of pack, rifling of cards, are all black. He blows on the pack once more, and this time the cards become both red and black. The pack may be thoroughly examined. Method: separate the reds from the black and dovetail the two portions very carefully. So that every other card is red and every even card is black. Push the two sections together. Okay. Use this book and get messed out immediately. Okay. SCP-3079, 300 Tricks Stage Magic Made Easy is a 435-page hardback book written and self-published by Tobin Hollis, a highly successful stage magician active throughout North America during the 40s and 50s. It contained detailed instructions for performing numerous stage tricks. The majority of these tricks involve traditional techniques such as sleight of hand, misdirection, and optical illusions. Instances of -A are instructions contained in SCP-3079, which describe methods to achieve anomalous results. These instructions are scattered throughout SCP-3079. The text itself makes no distinction between anomalous and non-anomalous entries. There are 47 such instances in total. The anomalous nature of these entries were noticed immediately prior to its publication. All copies of SCP-3079 were taken into Foundation possession. All knowledge of their existence was successfully suppressed. SCP-3079 Alpha was taken into Foundation custody where he remained until his death several weeks later. Want to see a magic trick? This reminds me of that magic card meme. Which one? Addendum 1, Notable Entries. 3. The Impossible Fold. Effect: the magician writes his name on a sheet of paper. He then asks the viewer to write her name on the opposite side of the paper. He proceeds to fold the paper several times over before finally unfolding it to reveal that her name is now on both sides of the paper. Note: a diagram is provided demonstrating the complex series of folds required in order to cause this effect. While the object folded in this way undergoes an anomalous process, they are not anomalous in and of themselves. And you upload this code. Okay, let me check. Oh, yeah. By Brennan. Yeah, Brennan is a OG content creator online, and still goes strong. Still goes strong on TikTok. Number 37, the Mending Knot. I think thumbnail is gonna be very simple. Effect: the magician produces a length of rope and a pair of cutting shears. He invites the viewer to step forward and examine both objects closely. Once she is satisfied as to their ordinary nature, the magician asks her to use the shears to cleanly cut the rope in two. Then the magician binds both lengths together in a knot. He asks her to examine the knot. and asks her to cut the stand of the knot with the 2 shears. Upon making this final cut, the knot instantly unravels, revealing that the 2 lengths are now restored to 1. The method involves an anomalous type of knot able to fuse cleave the lengths of rope back together. I love how the explanation of how the magic trick works is just like, it just does that. It just works. 78 lost and found. Effect: the magician produces a deck of cards. The viewer is invited to examine it at her leisure, then shuffle it for as long as she pleases. The magician hands her his hat and tells her to drop any card she wishes into it. He then instructs her to put the hat on her head. Once finished, the magician takes the cards, shuffles them, and cuts the deck. He asks the viewer to take a card from the top of the deck and examine it. It's the very same card she took. Furthermore, when she lifts the hat from her head, the card is gone. In its place is someone she thought she lost long ago. What do you mean in its place is someone she thought she lost long ago? How big? How big? The method involves a particular opening of the deck prior to the trick, a complex shuffling technique, and a hat of sufficient size. The object that appears underneath the hat is a domesticated juvenile white male rabbit. Every instance has proven to be both genetically and physiologically identical. Oh, it's just a rabbit then. Okay. Why did it sound like it's an actual person? The secret is just doing what it does. Yep. It just works. As 143, lost time. Effect: the magician produces a full silk handkerchief, which he proceeds to drape and unfold across his clenched hand. When he pulls the handkerchief back, his hand is full of beautiful hyacinth, one for each birthday he has missed. A diagram describes the necessary folds that must be performed on the handkerchief to achieve this result. Notably, the number of hyacinths produced by this effect has increased by 1 each year since its discovery. Of course, makes sense. 215, the magic number. Effect: the viewer is invited to think of a number between 1 and 9. The magician tells her to double this number, then add 9. Whatever number she has should now be between 11 and 27. So if I were to say like, oh, let me pick 7, double it would be 14, plus 9 would be, of course, 23, yeah. Next, the magician tells her to make this new number... to take this new number and add its 2 digits together. So 23, it will be 5. If it is 13, the number is 4. If it is 15, the number is 6, and so on. The magician then reveals that he knows what number she now has. 11. She's probably grown up so much since then. The method involves a precise set of phrases that the participant must both hear and understand. Testing has shown that when performed correctly, the participant will always end up with 11, despite the fact that this result is mathematically impossible. So if I were to, again, 23 together is 5, plus 6, 11, yeah. But I think that's just like, you know, simple math. I think that's like always going to happen. Maybe. Or maybe not. Well, it says the mission he knows what number she has now. The mission tells her to take its new number and add it's 2 digits together. If it's 13, the number is 4. And if it's 15, the number is 6, and so on. The magician then reveals that he knows what number she now has. 11. She probably has grown up so much. Okay, that one I don't fully understand. I accidentally added like the 6 from the previous one here. And now we have 301, his final trick. Effect: the magician burns what little money he has left to publish a book before it's too late. In it, he tells her all of his tricks. He tells her how sorry he is that he left. He begs her to forgive him. He begs her to let him see her one last time. And then, like magic, she reappears. No method for accomplishing this trick is provided. Aww. To be fair... Oh my god, I get it. Oh my god. Because the more you read on, the more it was about like how he missed somebody, right? One for each birthday he missed. Probably like the daughter. And then the magician then reveals that he knows what number she has now, 11. She probably grown up so much since then. He's thinking about a child that he couldn't be there for her. And then at the end he's saying like he's saying like, oh, he wishes he could be with her. And then she appears. Aw. Oh, that's so sweet. That's a perfect one to end on Valentine's Day. I mean, Valentine's Day has already ended like an hour ago for me and probably an hour and a half for you, Mechanic. But that's a nice... He begs to forgive. Yeah, it all makes sense. It's all like, yeah, like this. I think the first two, maybe there's nothing there that could indicate anything like that. Well, I think the fact that like it's that the first one says like her name will be on both sides, and he's saying she should look at the rope, the knot, and then they're fused together again. That could be like a metaphor for like he wants to be in her life again. Wow. The Great Hippo. The Great Hippo just knows how to do it. They just know how to do it. That was beautiful. That's a beautiful ending.